Hi to Pisces and welcome to your love and romance reading for the month of November. So general readings are out on my channel now for November. Pisces actually has 2 videos this month if you're interested in checking them out. Just because when I tuned into your energy it was ping-ponging all over the place, and I'm getting that through again now. So it'd be interesting to see if that's coming out in your love reading as well. Starting the reading by pulling from the energy oracle cards to get an overall feeling for what might be going on in your head or your life to do with love and romance in the month of November for Pisces. Love and romance for Pisces. And we have the strategy card. So this could be why there's this feeling of everything kind of going all over the place, that you're trying to work out how to do something, how to progress in a relationship, or how a relationship is going to be moving forward. But it's very much to do with thinking about what the next step is, how the next step will pan out. So you're very concerned with a relationship. It feels like it's not a brand new relationship, because I've got this feeling of like what next, rather than how can you start something with somebody. It might be different, take it as it resonates. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed already, please do hit the subscription button. It's completely free, and if you hit the notification bell you can hear when more videos are coming out. So we'll look at your energy here, your person's energy here, just looking at how you're both viewing the relationship, strengths and weaknesses, how you're viewing each other, and get some guidance from the universe. So Pisces energy at the moment. So this might be a relationship you're in separation with, one you're interested in going towards, or a relationship you're currently in. So for the majority it does feel like it's a relationship that you're looking to take the next steps in. Pisces energy in November. So you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And Pisces person, who is Pisces focused on? What is their energy in November? What is their energy in November? And there are quite heavy energies surrounding this month. And that's coming out in all the readings and all the relationship ones so far, actually, that people are in a slightly paused state, or they're thinking a lot about things. So Pisces person's energy. So we have the 9 of Swords. So that's again quite a heavy energy in here. So with the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles is very much to do with feeling grounded and sharing things out and things being fair. With a love relationship, this feels as if you're not wanting to have things divided out. You're not wanting to share. You're feeling that how something is being shared out isn't particularly working for you. So it could be that you're putting more energy in than somebody else. It could be that you're wanting them just to give you more time. But whatever it is, you're not feeling that it's how you'd like something to be. And this could be what this strategy is about. How can you move towards getting your needs met a little bit more? But your person is in this quite heavy energy of the 9 of Swords. So they're feeling very anxious and worried about something, potentially having sleepless nights. So while you might be focusing on the relationship, their focus feels like it's on something different completely. So it could be that you're in separation with this person. If that is the case, they're feeling very, very unhappy about it. And they're missing you a lot, if that is the case. But they're stuck in their head, and they're quite far away from you in some way. And you're wanting to spend some more time, or you're wanting more from them. And I think this is what this strategy is about. How can you get back to them, or how can you spend more time with them? So looking at how does Pisces view the relationship just now? How is Pisces viewing the relationship just now? And energies can be reversed. So if this feels more like your energy side, then do flip it as it resonates. How is Pisces feeling about the relationship in November just now? How is Pisces feeling? So you have the 6 of Swords. How is Pisces viewing their person? How is Pisces viewing their person? You have the 7 of Cups. How is Pisces viewing where the relationship is going? And you have Temperance. So with the Six of Swords, this is very much about moving away from rough waters and into calmer waters. But in this particular pack, I feel it's more to do with movement, because the rough waters aren't, it's not particularly calm waters you're going into, and it's this pulling forward, this wanting to move forward. And I think that you're wanting in November something to change. This is you wanting to change something very much. You're not happy with how this relationship is at the moment, and you're trying to work out how to move away from something which is not working for you, and how to move into waters that make you feel happier about something. So there's a discontent happening in November, and that is in this relationship as well. You're viewing your person with the Seven of Cups. You're viewing them as not having, them staying a little bit stuck, not making any particular choices or decisions. So if you are watching them feeling unhappy about an aspect in their life, or even how they view the relationship, you're not seeing them as making much effort. Actually, you're feeling a little bit like they're just sitting there feeling sad or upset about something. They're not making any movements to get things moving. This particular Seven of Cups, I find it's very much, you can see this calm water behind, and then it's flowing here, and I think this is very much about how do you get something moving, and you've got ladders in it. It's like, what's the next step? And you're not seeing them as taking any steps. You're wanting to know what the next step is, and you're not seeing them as doing much. You're seeing them that they're just over here and they're wallowing, and there's no movement coming. But how you see it going, this is how you see whether you see the relationship going. You have the Temperance card here, which is a very beautiful card, and it's very much about balance and divine timing, I find often as well. And you've got the imagery of the sun and the moon here. So if you are seeing this relationship quite negatively at the moment, or quite stagnant, or not moving forward, you haven't lost interest in this relationship. You're still wanting to have something very balanced and very open, I'm getting, because with all the imagery so far, it's all faces looking down and they're looking away, whereas the imagery you're seeing it working towards is this very determined, straightforward looking image. So you're not seeing, I think, if there is a stop or a pause in this relationship and it's not moving, you're not seeing is it lasting forever. You do see it going to a very, very different place. And I think this is what you're trying to work out, how to push it forward, how to kickstart something, how to make them look up almost, because in November they're going to be looking down. They've got quite a heavy feel to them, and you're trying to work out how to make them look forward again. We'll look to Pisces person's energy. How does Pisces person view the relationship just now? How are they viewing the relationship? How are they viewing the relationship? And there is heavy energies happening in November, so I think it's quite important not to get too drawn into this. There are going to be a couple of bumps, I think, for most people. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse. In November, how does Pisces person view them? How does Pisces person view them in November? How does Pisces person view them? We have the Page of Swords. Where does Pisces person see the relationship going? Beautiful, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. It feels as if your person, with the Page of Cups in reverse here, for how they view the relationship, and the Page of Swords, of how they view you, it feels as if they're not ready for the next step. And this has just come out, I think it's in Cancer's reading, that the person they're focused on just isn't ready for the next step just now. The Page of Cups in reverse, they don't want things to be happening. They're worried about things happening within a relationship. They're worried about new starts. They're not in a position, they don't feel in a position to move forward in a love relationship at this particular time. and how they're viewing you. And this is the same as Cancer. So you might have Cancer in your chart as well, because you might want to look at that. The Page of Swords here, they're seeing you as very free. They're seeing you in the position to be starting new thoughts, and they're seeing you as thinking about how to make new thoughts. They're seeing that you are thinking, you are doing the thinking, the positive thinking, the moving forward thinking. So if you are watching your person thinking they're not really putting any effort into this, they're not making any decisions, and you're doing all the work, you're having to do all the sharing and the sorting out, then they are aware that you're feeling like that, but they're just not able to make the kind of decisions that you are making at the moment. They're just not in that space. But where they see it going is the Ace of Pentacles, which is beautiful. And I love this Ace of Pentacles because you can kind of see the roots coming down. They're seeing you as their solid new start. So if they're unable to make a new start with you at the moment, they're seeing you as their new stable beginning. They're just not quite ready for it. They're not in the place for it. So you both have real high hopes and both viewing a relationship really, really positively. It just feels as if November's going to be a bit of a pause for it for some reason. So we'll look at the strength of the relationship, the weakness of the relationship, get some guidance from the universe, and look at where it might be going. So the strength of the relationship for Pisces in November. Strength of the relationship, and you have Justice in reverse, and the weakness for the relationship, you have the Two of Swords in reverse, guidance from the universe, you have the Five of Pentacles, and potential outcome for Pisces in the month of November. And you have the Ten of Swords in reverse here. I'm going to take a clarification for the Justice card and for the Five of Pentacles. So just clarifying Justice in reverse for the strength of the relationship. Justice in reverse for the strength of the relationship. You have the Page of Swords. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups in reverse here. So you have two Page of Swords here. Now this is how they're viewing you. So I feel that with this coming up as being the clarifying card, you are the strength behind this relationship at the moment. Now remember, this is just looking at the current energies, how they are, but it does feel as if you are going to be holding this relationship together. So if it does need a pause, then you are going to be holding that space as such for each other. The strength of it is the Justice card in reverse. Now, I'm seeing this very much to do with the Temperance card here, which is to do with this balance happening and this balance coming into it. So I'm getting from that actually the strength of it is being able to weather the storm, able to weather the unbalance or the feeling of something being unfair or not shared out correctly. And it feels as if you are going to be the driving force, as I say, the strength. You are going to be the person who is going to be able to hold together the imbalance, because it feels like something needs to be worked out first. This Page of Cups, this reason why something can't happen. The next stage can't happen just now until some kind of justice has been sorted, and you are going to be holding together that energy, waiting for this balance to come back. And it feels as if you both want the same thing, you're both going in the same direction, but November's just going to be the time almost for holding the space. And it will be you holding the space, keeping the balance, when actually it feels like everything is just going to go completely out of balance. And the weakness for the relationship is the Two of Swords in reverse. And I think this is the weakness. It goes with this. It's these two things which are being unbalanced. It's this lack of movement that you're wanting to see happen, this lack of choices, because this is very much to do with the choice card. And although that is going to be the weakness, this not moving something forward, not making a decision on something, not actually changing something, being at a crossroads and staying at a crossroads, that's the weakness. But the strength is you can weather this. It's all right. If something can't be decided, if this strategy, this next step that you're so desperate for can't happen, the strength you've got the strength there to hold it together. That it's not going to. It might feel in November really, really important that something gets decided, but I think actually with these 3 cards here, you're being told it doesn't matter. It's not as important as it feels. This sharing out, this making things work, this next step isn't as important as it might feel when you're in the energy of November. And the guidance you're getting from the universe is to do with this. This needs to be healed first of all. There's a need, there's an upset, there's something broken which needs to be healed first. And you've got the King of Cups in reverse here. I'm getting that your person has been broken in some way from past love, and there is a rejection, there is potentially a change in their home that they're leaving. There is a pain in the past, this pain they're dealing with at the moment. And I think the guidance you're getting is November is about this change happening for them, this pain happening for them, this past hurt. They're needing to heal something first. So whatever it is that you're wanting to have happening, the universe is saying November's about this. It's not about the next step. It's about what they need to heal first. So even if you're raring to go with something, it's holding the space while they fix something, because they're not in a position yet. They're at a crossroads, and that crossroads, those choices, those decisions, that healing is going to be the most important thing for your person in November. That's what really needs to be happening. And you have the 10 of Swords as being the outcome. This is very much about a cycle ending. Something, the worst passing. The worst is soon to pass. So by the end of November, I think your strategy, whatever it is you're wanting to do with somebody, a relationship that you're wanting to move forward on the next step, it's going to be a lot clearer, a lot more able to start happening after this. But this cycle needs to end. They've got a lot of swords in their mind at the moment. They're very much in their head, and it's quite painful thoughts they're having, and they need to work through those painful thoughts. They need to bring something they need to have closure somewhere first of all before they can start moving over to a next love. So this might be somebody, as I say, that you're looking towards, and you're watching them in a situation. They're not ready for a relationship yet. It could be that you're in separation with somebody, in which case this month is about them healing. It's not about the relationship moving forward. And you have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Temperance for where you're moving towards. So it is just allowing this cycle to fully end, whatever's happening in their life. So that's what I have for you for November. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscription button. It is completely free. And if you hit the notification bell, it can tell you when more videos are coming out. And do check out my other videos on my channel if you're interested. Information in the description box below will let you know about personal readings and also my Etsy store opening. And I do hope you have a good month.